Everyone to my channel Space Remote Sensing and GIS, and today we are actually going to discuss a very interesting topic. Okay, so that is on you just see we have one Excel sheet. So this is basically the Excel sheet with the northing and easting value. So this is basically useful for the people who are from mining departments, because this is I'm going to use a particular technique which I will show you. This data is basically collected from DGPS data near to our mining areas. Okay, so and we have the northing and easting value. So now how we're going to represent this northing value and easting value using the ArcGIS Pro. Okay, and how we convert it is the point file from this northing easting value without changing it, because many people requesting me, sir, how we going to change this UTM to degree decimal, and then how we going to open. So I said no, this is not required. You can directly use this UTM value to converting it in a point files. Okay, so that's process we will going to discuss. And from this point file we can create a very high resolution DEM, like 1 meter DEM we can generate. Okay, so how we're going to generate it, okay, using the interpolation technique. So we will see this from this Excel sheet how we are actually going to develop this thing. Okay, so as you see here, this is basically your total surface, and from the surface, like digital surface model, digital elevation model, and from this elevation model we created the contours. Okay, and how we're going to do the cross section of this particular mining area. So these all things which we're going to discuss over here. Okay, so as I showed you, this is either you can do it from the latitude longitude using uh, degree decimal. Okay, so here I am going to use now northing easting value. So earlier my videos is there with the degree decimal, so if you are interested to show, then please go back to my videos and you can check those things. But here I'm just going to using the easting northing value and how we're going to convert it in a very high resolution digital surface model from this particular Excel sheets. It's very interesting for the mining areas. So let's move to the next part. Like I am going to open this. First thing you have to do, that is basically you have to generate this particular map. Okay, so go to the property and you have to give the coordinate value of this particular thing. Okay, so I'm going here in a projected coordinate. Okay, so you should know the UTM zone number of your locations, which the map where you are collecting your DGPS data. So you just go with the UTM, then W94 is the datum, then it's in the northern hemisphere, and then this area, the zone number was 45, it is in West Bengal. Okay, so I'm just going to select that zone 45 north. Okay, so simply click on apply and okay. So once you did that, your map is going to select over, like means that particular coordinate system which I mentioned. Now the next thing which I will do, I will going to add that Excel sheet. So you can go with the add data. Okay, so whatever the Excel sheets we have with me, so I am going to add this mining DGPS data sets. So for that I will go here. Okay, so I'm just going to add the data. Okay, so let's see some sample data sets what I have with me. So this is one data sets like mining data DGPS CSV format. So what you do, you just need to save this file, save as, go to the browse. Okay, and then you can save it in CSV MS DOS format. Okay, and then save it. Okay, which I already did for you. Okay, so that's only I just opened this one, and now you can directly go and select this. Okay, like I'm just going to select this DGPS CSV data file. Okay, without opening this also I can do. Okay, but as of now I'm going to select it to show you. And want to open this Excel, then you can directly go with this XY points. You can check my old videos that I already explained how we're going to do that. Okay, so now the CSV file is also came. Now next is you just need to right click on this, go to the point XY. Okay, so go to the XY table. So your data is selected. So in the X field you have to give your listing, and then Y field. I think it is a little confusing, but you always do like that, like listing, and then Y field we have to go with the okay. So let's do it. As I mentioned it, this yeah, X field is always, we are actually means usually we give in the latitude and then longitude, or you can look at like longitude, we are usually giving these values. Okay, but when you are having this particular kind of data, means in UTM you have, then always you give this X field easting and Y field northing. Okay, now then that's why it is, yeah, as you feel this is a little confusing, so that's why I'm mentioning this many times on this. Okay, now you have to fix the coordinate system, means where is this value is coming from. So same projections you have to give. So this is by default coming W is 94. So what you need to do, that you fix the coordinate like projected. Okay, some you can come to the UTM. Okay, and then you can go with W is 1984 northern hemisphere. So wherever your value is belonging from, so you just need to select that. That's all. Like zone 45. Okay, so just going to select that, and then simply click on OK. And see, these points are exactly come over the locations where on over that particular mining areas where the DGPS points are collected. Okay. Now the next step is, if you want to calculate digital elevation model from this DGPS data, so then how will you do that? See, for this you required one extensions. Okay, so we have 3 extensions to doing this usually. Either you can go with the 3D analysis tool, then there also you have the interpolations technique. You have the spatial analysis tool. Okay, under the spatial analysis tool also you have the interpolation tool, like this is the spatial analysis. So under this also you have the interpolation tool, so that also you can use for this. Okay, another one is, this is called geo, as a geo statistical wizard. You've seen also my videos, previous videos, which is based on geostatistical analysis tool. So these 3 tools is very helpful to converting the surface from the points. Okay, from the point value like DGPS or GPS value, whatever you have, with the surface information. So you can convert this. Okay, so that's what we are actually doing it here. Okay, so I just need to run this particular value. Okay, usually, so I will go with this geostatistical wizard, and you see here data field, you need to select this Z value. Okay, so because on the basis of the Z only we are going to calculate. So there is a different geostatistical techniques is available, Kriging, Kriging. So whatever you feel good, or you see which one is giving the better results. Okay, so you can compare at least 2 techniques. Okay, okay, I just go with the Kriging, so I got a good result, so I will go with this. So I just simply click on this next. Okay, so you can go with the prediction technique. Okay, or if you go in other techniques, you can select that account. See the preview of this results, how it is coming. Okay, so you can simply click on this, you will get a preview of this particular results. Okay, so now you can simply click on the next. Okay, and then simply click on finish. Click on OK, and you see the surface is going to generate. And from the surface, if you want to generate the contours, so that also you can generate. So that I will going to show you in the 3D. So how we'll convert this 2D. So for this particular thing, what you have to do, you need to go to the view. Okay, convert it to the local scene, because it's a small area, small demo area. So I'm just going to convert it in the local scene. So let's move to the local scene. Let's wait for the results. So as you've seen here, this image is open, but as you've seen, this is something is cutting is going on. Okay, so what you need to do is first you just switch off your this particular world terrain. Okay, and what we need to do, we need to see where we need to add that particular map terrain over this location. Okay, so this is my world terrain which I use, so that is the reason it is the surface is actually coming. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to add the digital elevation surface which you generated here. Now you need to save this first. Okay, so we need to save it, like if I go export layer, say export to raster, you do. Okay, and you see I can save it in this test demo, test pro GDB. Okay, so test pro GDB, this is the location where I am just going to save this data. Okay, so either you can copy this location and you can paste it in some notepad. Okay, so this is you have to save inside your this only. Okay, so always you remember you are saving that only GDB. Okay, now simply click on run. Let's wait for the results. So as you've seen here now, this is my file which is now just saved. Okay, so you can take this for the 3D generation. Okay, so let's go to the 3D surface again. So click over the 3D surface, you come here over the 3D surface and you need to add the 3D surface over the locations which you just save your data. Okay, so you just see here, this is a mining demo, that is mining demo. We having this, but I need to go to the same locations which I just saved. So yes, as you see here, I just copied this particular location in real place. Okay, so I will just going to open the same this thing over here. Okay, so you just see here, I will just give this as an elevation surface, and you need not to do this now. So I will just switch off this. So this is just a tendering, means when we creating it. So if you see, it will take a little bit of time to make it. So once it will come, so you just see it is still going on. So let's wait for the results. So see here, now it is just converted in exactly 3D, means how we did it. Actually, you see, only thing is this Kriging earlier it was in this particular place. Okay, so if you placed this Kriging value over there, so maybe your surface, it is just a rendering issue. Okay, so better you just drag it and drop it over the 2D. So what we are actually doing, like we given this 3D raster surface because this is a 1 meter resolution then. Okay, so that's why we just put it over here in the ground surface. Okay, and then we just converted it. Okay, like we just drag it from the 2D layer to 3D layer, 3D layer to 2D layer, because if I make it this in a 3D layer, then you will see some patches type of things will. So what is this? It's like a cover, like we added this 3D raster in the 3D surface. Okay, and like a table, this is a table which is giving you the Z informations, and over that you are putting a wall cloth, like a tablecloth if you are putting. So same thing, the Kriging value, the same things which you will put over that particular table surface. Okay, which we created in 3D. So that is the way how we can generate this DGPS data. Okay, in a 3D surface in a very easy way. Now the next steps which you can do, that is you can calculate the contour value. Okay, so for this again you require the spatial analysis tool. Under the surface you have option for tool for the contour. So you can generate this to create the contour. Okay, so you just need to drop down and give this as an elevation surface. Okay, from this Kriging value they are creating it. Okay, so you can give a contour interval for 1 meter because this is DGPS gem. Okay, and that you can run. Okay, so that you can run. So this is the how, see here, this is the process actually how we are going to generate this type of contour values. Okay, so if you just see here, this is how nicely the contours are coming. So this is, it will create in this 2D. So if you want to label this contour, then you have to take it again and put it over the 3D surface. Okay, now you can give the label, like here I will put the label. Okay, so then you see the contour values also, it will come over here. Just need to go and change any kind of label things or something. That's like it is coming, the value is coming based on the ID, so you can based on the contour you just. Okay, so see, according to the contour values. Okay, so it will go to generate. So how nicely you can generate the 3D surface. And now if you want to do the 3D analysis, for this you require the 3D analysis tool, but anyway you can use this tool. It is very useful for the surface generation. Just like if you go here in the map, okay, and under this you see the analysis, we have 3D exploratory analysis tool. Okay, so you can simply take this elevation profile and you can simply draw elevation like this. Okay, so if you want to create elevation, see here, this is the total elevations of that particular mining areas, how we are going to generate. Okay, so if you want to export this profile, you can export in image formats. Okay, wherever you want to send, you can send it. Okay, So this is the process of how we will going to generate this particular 3D surface, okay, of this. Okay, so this is useful for some case of volume calculations and all. Okay, so if you see here, this is the another which we created. Okay, and here you have a tool, the same thing which you did it, which I did it here. So I did it here also. Okay, so this is very suitable for the volume estimation also. Like if you go in analysis tab, okay, exploratory tool, take this cut and fill tool, and using this also, you just see here, you can simply get an estimation of the volume on this particular location. You just see here the volume will be there. You can get an idea on this. So this is a very interactive tool which will be very useful for a different kind of analysis. As I told you, it's in mining area, these all informations are very important. So people are actually doing the studies on this. Okay. So another thing is, if you want to create this and a model builder, see here the same thing which we did it here. Okay, the same process. Like first I am going to give simply drag and drop this mining data sets. Okay, DGPS data sets, and then the XY point table. You just search in. You can go in analysis. Okay, toolbox. Okay, then XY points tool. You just see here XY table points. You just simply drag and drop this tool first, then connect it. Whatever the outputs you will get. Over that you can search the Kriging tool again. Okay, and then simply you just give this as a Kriging. So in the Kriging, so see here in XY table, you need to give the inputs like this way: X field easting and Y field northing. Okay, and then coordinate values on this. Okay, and then this mining data sets, when it will come, you give in a Kriging data. So that you need to give as an input. Okay, so once you give this input, so you see here I just give it a Kriging as an input. The value you need to give there here, otherwise it will not take. Okay, so the value, you just go drop down and select this Z value, then simply click on OK. Okay, so I just already did, that's why it is just going to show this like that. Okay, now next is the Kriging values which will come. Now you can convert it in a contour. So you just need to go and give that contour value. Okay, like that is given as output. And what is the contour interval? 1. So that only I just given it over here. That's all. So once we did this, then you can save this model builder. Go in a model builder, save your model. Okay, once you save your model, if you want to convert it in a point, okay, so that also we can generate. Okay, so you see here under the toolbox, these models are actually saved. Okay, so if you open edit, so this is already open. So like if I just simply don't save this model, if you want to open this model again, so I can just simply click on edit, so my model will open. Okay, now you see, as if I want to convert this as a tool, like a person who will not able to open the model like this, so they can just simply open as a tool. Okay, so just see here, if I double click on this, you just see here it is asking for mining CSV file. So you just drop down the CSV file and it will directly calculate the contour and the day together, and it will give it to you as a reference. So any other locations if you want to do. Okay, so that is the advantage of model builder. So how I did this, how I convert this model to a tool, so that is just you need to do here as a parameter. If you mark it as a parameter, then automatically you come. And see, if I run this model, if I get one results, okay, so that is, this is output final result. So if you want both these results, so what you need to do, just click on this add to display, this one, and then right click add to display, this one. Both you just do in add to display. So automatically these two fields will going to add with your map. The results will come the same process which I just did it here, a step by step process. Okay, so if you want to do using the model builder, definitely you can do it. So that's all from my side. So I hope this video is useful for the people who are working in the minings, and a lot of the people who want to work over the using the DGPS data, so which is coming in a easting and northing value. So they are calling me, so they are asking me. So I hope I just solve your problem. So that's all from my side. Okay, so if you like my video, please share it with others, and please give your comments. Okay, so thank you very much all. Okay, and share this video to others, and thank you all of your supports. Okay, so it is really I'm thankful to. Thank you all. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you all.